literally bought this because I was gonna hone it myself. I already told you guys that the machine shop's doing it. I can't find the receipt. Like, I don't know where the receipt is. I looked everywhere and I can't find it. So I'm gonna have to go in and try and finesse. Hopefully I get my money back, because it was like $40-something, and that's, if I don't use this, that's literally a waste. Who's gonna buy this off Facebook Marketplace, you know? After 15 minutes, she was like, all right, here's a merchant credit, or whatever it is, merchant credit. And I was like, all right. I only got, you know, this, the ultra black and ultra gray, which I still don't know the difference to this day between all those different gasket makers. Three months, bro. It's been 3 months since I've filmed an actual video. Besides my teaser, which if you didn't watch my teaser, round 2, missing out, go watch it. It's been a long time, bro. I miss YouTube, I'm not even gonna lie. I miss filming and everything. I haven't really done much. I've just been doing the little necessary things behind the scenes. Oh, yeah, everything's tarped up. Been having some rust problems that I'll tell you guys about soon, because I'm gonna talk a little bit about the car. Yeah, the first thing I gotta show you guys, this is why there hasn't been a video in 3 months. If you guys watch IMLZ, you guys should know that machine shops right now are backed up like crazy. It's really hard to get like any work done in a decent amount of time. I was given estimated wait time of like a month and a half, and it took them 3 months, which I don't blame them, because it's one guy doing all the machine work for pretty much everybody in the lower half of Florida, South Florida. So if you watch the teaser, the crankshaft is back. And so basically what was done to the crank was the main journals were ground, I think 0.25, and then the round journals were actually left standard, because he said they were fine, which is surprising, but not that surprising because it's actually spin like that. You might have noticed that my engine block's not here. That's because it's back at the machine shop again. There's no issue or anything. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was planning to hone the engine block myself so the new rings will sit better, and I just decided to have the shop do it. And then the connecting rods are also at the shop because they need to get checked for out of round and taper to make sure I can still reuse them. I just want to show you guys a couple things. The connecting rods are at the shop getting checked and everything. I cleaned those. I cleaned the pistons too. You can barely see. Well, no, you can really see. They're very clean, but everything's bagged up to stop any rust. Because like I said, that's been an issue after I cleaned the parts and obviously took off the oil they were coated in. This is everything I have for the car so far. Hella gasket maker. I'm upgrading the bolts for like the timing chain and stuff. Plastic gauge to check bearing clearances. ACL race standard bearings for the rods. ACL race oversized bearings for the main caps. Brand new water pump. Brand new OEM piston rings. We got Lucas assembly lube for the bearings and stuff, so we don't have the same problem I did when I did the head gasket, which I starved the bearings of oil for a couple seconds on the first startup. This will help prevent that, and I'm obviously gonna build pressure a little bit longer. We have a couple gaskets. We have the front seal, rear main, front main. We have those. We're gonna replace them since everything's there. New fuel filter. I never got to film an official video, but I did buy a new steering wheel. I did get a steering wheel. This is 330 millimeters compared to the Grip Royale, which is up there. That's 330 and deep dish, so I took a spacer off so it feels more comfortable for me. I just have one spacer on now, which I don't even know the size, but who cares. And then I didn't record this, but I moved the seat down a bit to stop my knees and stuff from hitting the wheel, and because it needs to be as low as possible for helmet clearance when I go to events and stuff. In terms of updates for the rebuild, that's about it. You know, everything should be back tomorrow at the earliest, latest Friday, because today's Wednesday. And then this weekend, I'm starting the rebuild. The goal is to have the car running before 2022, which this month, end of this month, I should have the car running, hopefully. Actually, I'm gonna stop talking. Honestly, I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna do some actual work on the car now.
Look at my eyes, Faye. We've been seeing the past in one eye, and the present in the other. So I thought I could only see patches of reality, never the whole picture.
Don't tell me things like that. You never told me anything about yourself. So don't
this is the finished product. I'm gonna bag this now. I gotta clean these off. These rusted over because they were in the open and not coated with oil or WD-40 or anything, so. This is not good at all. This stuff is not coming off. I mean, yeah, it's a little better, but it really is not. All right, I just got a brush. This is not gonna work unless this is even. So I need to figure this out. I think that's good now. Basically, I took some of this on the brush, dripped a bunch onto here, got a light coat around the whole thing. It's gonna sit here. This is small enough where I could dip it, so it won't. So I'll have to dip half and then come back, flip it over, dip the other half, take it out, clean it, and then make sure it's coated in WD so it doesn't rust again. It was the right size. All right. Now I would buy JBzXII's power steering kit, which I just have this high pressure one that goes to the actual pump, and they have like a whole reservoir and then, you know, AN lines and stuff like this. But that's $300 and I'm not paying that when I can use the OEM one, so I should probably put on gloves, but bro. If I had like a cap to cap this off, that'd be so perfect, but I don't. So, oh. I'm gonna need a box because I'm gonna spray brake cleaner, and if I let it get on the paint, that's gonna lift it up. So, because I just let it fall on the cover for the steering rack, so I need to spray it with brake cleaner now. Alright, so my guess with this is, since there's nothing wrong with the actual plug that's in the rack, there has to be some puncture on the inside of the rubber hose in here, and that's leaking out and then seeping through the actual braided line. Oh, okay. That's out of the way. I think that's the mess, actually. I lied. The messiest thing we're doing is cleaning the upper oil pan and the front cover, and then the rear main housing. That's gonna be... There's the front cover seal I was talking about. I don't have the block, so I can't show you where this goes, but basically it's a seal you need inside of the front cover of the motor for the oil pump. Alright, so my GoPro didn't record any of that, which I didn't do much, so it really don't even matter, but clean this up a bit. It's not as clean as I want it, and I just realized, like, I'm gonna need to pressure wash this. Like, the scrubbing and stuff for all these spots is not gonna work. Alright, so we're basically fully prepped to start our rebuild. There's just a couple little things I have to do for the engine to start, but they're not huge. I tried to call my machine shop guy, he didn't pick up, so I have to call back tomorrow. I have to confirm that I can spray brake cleaner through the passageways on the crankshaft, and I'm gonna use the compressor up there to blow it out. I need to still clean those off, which I told you guys I gotta find somebody with a pressure washer. I should be getting my block back home, the connecting rods checked, everything ready to go, and the rebuild will start this weekend. So next week, I should have a video out on the rebuild. It'll be like part 1 or something. And the video watching now is kind of like the pre-prep to that, which I was very happy to film because it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. Make sure you leave a like, check out the Team Vandal site, I already mentioned that. And subscribe if you're not subscribed to Team Vandal because you're missing out. All right, peace.